Gamer speed dating.
Yes.
We last year, in Sean's defense, it conflicted with the innies, I think, that we went to. Right. So we gave Sean a pass.
What is the foam weapons thing you were talking about?
You can go fight.
It's exactly that. Just people beat the crap out of each other with foam weapons.
Yes.
There are rules.
Shield and
allegedly there are rules.
Yes, they're kind of incomprehensible, but there are rules.
As an outside observer, it just looks like people just whack out
the hell out of each other, right?
2 men in or 1 man leave.
That's right.
Hey, nobody mentioned anything about the auction. Which Dan hyped up the auction last year so much. I was actually excited. I got there. I was like, this sucks.
So if you want to do the auction, you have to plan ahead because the auction is on a very tight schedule. These things go at this time on this day, and so on and so forth.
And stuff that don't sell that goes off to the side.
And if you're not, as Sean learned, if you're not a board game guy, you're gonna be bored, quote unquote, for most of the auction. See what I did there?
I love puns.
Yeah, a lot of board games.
Oh, why?
Yes.
And a lot of junk.
And the thing about any kind of gaming auction, which we've noticed as, the years have passed, gaming auctions just aren't what they used to be.
No, they're not.
Things are going for near retail price, and you're like, why?
And some of it was just really
something
junk.
I did want to throw out there is that it seems like every year there's something at a vendor or something like that at Gen Con that has really good deals. There was the year that, and it's usually centered around an edition change.
Yeah,
because when 4th edition D&D had just been released, you could find third edition and 3.5 stuff for dirt cheap.
And a guy could have really made some money on that if you sat on it for a little while, because 3.5 goes for some okay prices now online.
Right, and the very next year, some of the same books were back up in price. So it was just like we're dumping our stock.
Are you saying 4th edition is going to be that way now?
Could be.
Yeah, I should have bought Saga edition that way, but I didn't.
But you're going to have a new edition of Shadowrun out this summer.
That's right.
You're going to have
is Star Wars going to be out this summer?
I don't know. It may be. Yeah. It may be because that's the other thing. They like to debut new things at Gen Con. So games that you don't even know are going on, you walk up and you go, hey, I didn't know they were making this game. One prime example was like 2 Gen Cons before we started going. They did a limited release of the Dune role-playing game. It ran its course, and then the company went tits up, and now that book is really, really expensive.
Yeah. Wow. It has gone up even more than because we found it at Archon.
Yes.
I found it for you, and Eric bought it for a lot of money, and it goes for significantly more than what you even paid for it.
Yeah, it's definitely gone up in price.
Yeah, I think it's like $300 now.
Yeah.
I've seen them go for.
Yeah, so I mean, it's one of those things that you at the time you probably wouldn't have.
Awesome.
I'll pick that up from my local game shop.
And then never see it again.
Never see it again.
Wow.
So my rule of Gen Con is,
if you want it,
buy it.
Yep.
Day one, you walk in, and if it's not plentiful that you know is going to go down in price, like old stuff and things like that.
I have a similar rule. If I see it and I want it, I have Eric buy
it. Or get to steal it.
What the hell?
Pow! And on that note,
wow. I guess we will see.
The other thing, if you want the same game as Woodside's probably going to be willing to stand in line for the first day and a half to get it.
That's true.
So give him your money.
He will stand in line on the first day for hours.
This man loves a queue. So I guess on that note, we will see you at Gen Con.
Right.
Hold on, it's Jason.
Jason's calling in.
For crying out loud.
He can't not be a part of the show.
There used to be a time when the one guy would leave, everybody would just say, okay, well, we're going to skip a week or we won't play. But I'm going 1 week and you guys are still playing without me, so.
Hey, they actually started the show off like this is going to be the episode that we talk about Jason.
That's right.
So.
We do.
I didn't suggest that. I suggested screwing with absentee gamers.
That's
all right, I'll let you go.
Bye, Jason.
Bye, Jason.
Bye.
That just happened. Somehow I knew he was going to do that.
Right.
Follow us on Twitter.
We are at Gamers Table.
Like us on Facebook.
Listen to us on iTunes.
While you're there, write us a review.
You can also find us on Windows Marketplace.
Or on Stitcher.
Got a comment or question about the show?
Visit our website, gamerstable.com.
You can comment right there on the episode page.
Or you can send us an email, feedback@gamerstable.com.
Make sure you go to rpgpodcast.com and recommend this episode.
Interested in being a featured sponsor of Gamers Table? Email us, marketing@gamerstable.com.
If you like what you hear, click on our PayPal donate button. It keeps us coming back each week.
Thank you for listening. Remember, new episodes are released every Tuesday. Properties discussed during this podcast are the exclusive rights of their respective owners. Gamers Table is a registered trademark property of Side Tangent Productions.